What a beautiful piece. I love accompanying piano and saxophone. You know, those might be my two favorite instruments to accompany, piano and saxophone. Just love it. It's beautiful. All right, let's see here. Try a different one. Never heard this one before. Let's try it out.
If you have an hour this week, you can learn 100 songs on the piano by learning just 4 chords. These.
so here's my problem with online backing tracks. I love the saxophone as much as I love accompanying piano. There's endless piano, which I love, but there's not endless saxophone. In fact, there's hardly any saxophone to accompany with playing along with the guitar. It's just, there's not a lot out there. If anybody has a link, it has to be royalty free, otherwise I will get flagged for copyright violations. But if you know of any saxophone music that is royalty free, please send it to me, because I'd love to find more. Thank you, Kathy. Good to see you. Let's do another one. Try this one. Okay, I think I found one.
My inspiration is just flowing and coming.
most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical.
Hello, Robin. Oh my God, I'm so glad you're here. I'm really gonna perform now. Hi, Kathy. Hello, Robin.
air pump not tried?
Hot corners. This is
Okay. Robin, I'm so glad you're here. You're making me smile and beam so effortlessly after feeling sad. Really? Kathy, great to see you too. So, you were feeling sad, you came here, and now I've elevated your mood. Do I understand you correctly? Because if so, wow, that is so fucking cool. It's probably the most valuable variable to this whole live feed experience, in my opinion. If someone comes here feeling sad and their mood feels elevated from this, that's amazing. I love it. Yes, okay, cool. Well then. Thank you for the hugs, Kathy. I appreciate it. Damn. Okay, Robin, you're I was actually thinking that was going to be the last tune I was going to do, but you've inspired me to do another. If it's having that much of a therapeutic, medicinal, positive effect, then I have to do another. And given our history with inspiring each other musically and so forth, and other ways as well, yeah, it seems very fitting. So let's do another tune, Robin. How's that sound? Let's see what I've got here. I'll try to find something I've never heard before. So it'll be a first-time experience. I'm thankful too. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. And yeah, very thankful as well, Robin. Right on. Okay, let's see here. Whoops. Just did that one. I'm not going to do that one again. Definitely did that one. I've done so many of these, it becomes more difficult to find one I haven't done before, but I will find one very shortly. Let's see here. Whoops. Put this over here. Let's see here. This one might work. Whoops. All right, let's try this one. Okay, I might have found one. Let's try this out. I don't recognize this. I think this is the first. Yes, we're popping that musical cherry. You got it. Let's go. Aren't these pants really cool? And this shirt. The shirt, the pants, the clothes. I love fashion. Love fashion. Okay. Yes, Robin. I'm down for it. That's awesome, Robin. Here we go. Let's see what happens. and abrupt but not abrupt at the same time for that ending. Saint Tragedy playing next week, Friday, blah, 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 blah. I can't read the whole thing here. Very flattering. Cool, you guys are making friends. I got friends who are making friends with each other. I love that. And Robin, I gather I'm inspiring you to create something. I can't wait to see, hear, experience what you create, especially as an inspiration from this live feed, this impromptu thing. Pretty cool. Okay. Thank you, Robin. Really, genuinely, sincerely, thank you. Let's do another tune. Okay, this might be the last one. Maybe. I don't know for sure yet, but let's do another one for sure. All right. We're going to get away from piano. This one I found is in B minor. It's a guitar backing track, so I will play guitar over another guitar. One guitar player accompanying another. Relative D major, by the way.
I'm a teacher just like you. I teach 6th grade science and...
Fantastic. Okay, here we go. messages I can't read during the live feed session, but I will go back and read them for sure. Robin, I see you sent one. I will go back and read that longer message as soon as this is over. Wow, some really amazing, flattering, kind of honoring messages on here. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Oh my God, wow. I can't wait to go back and read them all in their full length when I can, when the live feed is over. Kathy, the viewership is never accurate. I can't tell you how many times the show is literally 0 viewers and there's people commenting and clicking the heart button. So I know there's viewers, and it's never going to give us an accurate count. I don't know why. Facebook is very glitchy, that's for sure. Yeah, so don't worry about it. I love that you're here. Robin, I love that you're here. Kathy, it's so freaking amazing. It really is. It makes it worthwhile. I don't know if I'm going to do another tune yet. I'm kind of enjoying this interaction right now with you. So I don't know if I'll do another tune, but certainly had fun doing it. Earlier this evening I went to a dance social. I love it when I catch you live. Yeah, thank you, Karenza. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Kathy. Love you too, my friend. And Robin, love you too, my friend. I love all the creativity that we sort of inspire from and to each other. So anyway, before this, I went to a dance social this evening in Milwaukee. It was fun. Didn't stay very long. I've been enjoying lessons more so lately than socials. Maybe eventually, once I feel I've got more skill, I'll enjoy socials more. But I did enjoy the social for the amount of time that I stayed, but it wasn't very long. Then I came back home and it's like, I'm going to do a guitar live feed. And here I am doing the live feed. And that explains why I'm dressed in this particular outfit. Well, I dress up for these live feeds anyway, so that doesn't matter. But this is what I wore to the Latin dance social. This right here. It's pretty cool. Sequins and sparkly things and these pants. Yeah, it's awesome stuff. I love it. And the dance socials that I go to, most people don't dress up like I do. I just do because I'm a freak. I don't know. I love it. Let's see. Love how you dress. Thank you, Karenza. I appreciate it. Robin, are you still there? So perhaps to end this video, I'll go over some stuff that I did. Thanks for telling us about your day. You look fab. Thanks. I would love to dance with all of you. Kathy, Robin, Karenza. Let's dance. I would love to dance with all of you. Bachata, salsa, merengue, cumbia. Well, I think bachata is my favorite, but salsa is actually creeping up there. Salsa is a lot of fun. But here's some of the stuff I did on all these songs just now that I really loved doing. I'm more of a melodic guitar player. Even when I shred, it's more of a melodic style. But I would do things like, well, the first and foremost thing that I do is vibrato, making a note sing. Bachata for me. Yes, we're in, Karenza. Yes. Okay, so vibrato is this. It's that wave, you know, versus just hitting a note, which anybody can do and they all sound the same, but individuality and personality starts to come out with vibrato and other nuance techniques as well. So that's vibrato. I also love sweeping arpeggios like this. It's basically a scale that's broken up into like every other note for the most part. So here's an example of that. That's vibrato. Or that's arpeggio sweeping. Another thing I do is a little bit. I do really fast alternate picking and then linear legato. So here's alternate picking versus legato. So the first thing I did there was more the alternate where I'm picking every note, very articulate, very difficult to do, very small club of guitar players that does that. And then the second thing I did just now is more legato, where like every 3 or 4 notes is picked, and that's about it. And everything else is hammer on pull off. A lot of people do that. But time and place, time and place. I'm a nuanced guitar player. Most of all, vibrato, various slides, really weird bends, stuff that not really guitar players do. So it's very unorthodox. Stuff like this, I'll show you. So there's very weird bends. A lot of stuff that's actually out of the key signature and out of tune, out of tone. But the way that they return and everything is about context, it sounds very exotic and interesting. So I do a lot of that stuff. I don't really hear other guitar players doing that except Jason Becker and Marty Friedman for the most part. And even my vibrato is more so inspired by violinists versus other guitar players. I think most guitar players have a vibrato that for me is very uninspiring. So I get my vibrato inspiration from violinists rather than guitar players. What else did I do? Other than that, just very melodic phrasing and just feeling the music and whatever squeezed out of me. And if the backing track was a little boring, I would make it exciting by adding my own context over the top of it. So it's a lot of using my ear. And the reason I can do that so well is because I spent so much time, years and years, on the technique, the skill, the technicality. And once I got that ingrained enough into my brain, it led me to be able to freestyle more interestingly in a very artful way. So like learning the technique, the technicality is not the end. It's a means to the end. The end being able to just freestyle and make it an art with all the nuance and so on. Same thing with my dance. When I dance, a lot of you have seen my dance videos. I take a lot of lessons. I take a lot of structured lessons and structured dance styles. But the goal isn't to be a structured dancer. No, the goal, much like my guitar playing, is to be an improv dancer. The more structured lessons I take in structured styles, the better improv dancer I can be, especially with partner connection. There's so many parallels between the musicality and the dancing stuff that I always think about, and it's pretty interesting to me, and I absolutely love it. So that's where I come from with this. Yeah, no? Hope that makes sense. Let's get caught up a little on the messages here. Individuality. Yes, Carenza. I enjoy hearing the details of your mastery. Thank you, Robin. I enjoy sharing them, especially for people like you who really enjoy it. Let's see here. The guitar journey and art. Do I play any other instruments? No. I do have a violin because I love the violin so much, and it has inspired so much of my guitar playing. So I have a violin. I can, play it, but I'm not, that good at it. I can sort of figure my way around. It doesn't have frets, and it's tuned in fifths instead of fourths. But I do have a violin, but I don't really consider myself a musician for anything except guitar. Yeah, there's a lot to learn with lessons for sure, Kathy. The end being the endless flow of creative expression. Yes, Robin. Oh, it's all about the flow. And you really see that with dance as well as music, or, with playing guitar. Well, when you're dancing to music of some kind. Maybe that's why there's so many parallels there. I don't know, but yeah, the flow. Like when somebody asked me my favorite style of dance, I would have to say, if I'm talking structured, it's a toss-up between bachata and salsa on 2, and West Coast swing. Can't forget about that. But overall, my favorite style of dance is improv partner connect, because that's all about flow and being outside of any structure. And follow and lead are just acutely aware of body transfer and connection, and it's so beautiful. You just get lost in it. It's amazing. I'm gonna dance with you. Yes. Okay. I love violins. Me too, Carenza. Excellent writer. Thanks. Also, of course, I'm always kind. I think I'm always, well, not always. Most of the time I'm kind. A violin would be fun to dance with for sure. All right. Let's see here. Oh yeah. another important part of my playing is I got a floating bridge here on this guitar. It's a whammy bar, most people know it as, but this bridge goes up and down. Most bridges are fixed, so they don't go anywhere, and the ones that do have a whammy bar, they only go down. Very few guitars go both ways, because very few guitar players can actually utilize that. I utilize it all the time. It's all over my guitar playing. There's so many just interesting and very exotic, unorthodox expressions that comes from a floating bridge on a guitar. Okay, so I'll give you an example. Like, all sorts of stuff, right? There you go. Right, Tom inspires me to write or sing at times. He has a way about him. And Robin, I'll never forget the first time you shared that with me, and you actually sent me something that I inspired. Wow, that's pretty cool. So I can't wait to see what's coming next. So anyway, but I just did that little performance just now with the floating bridge. I mean, when I combine all of that with the arpeggio sweeps, the vibratos, the different nuances, the really weird exotic bends and so on, it just makes for, in summation, really interesting music that's very unorthodox, and I don't want to sound like other people. I hate that. It's so boring to me to sound like others, with everyone. And most people, by far and away, most of other musicians out there, they sound very similar to each other. There might be little differences here and there, but I don't want incremental differences, so I don't have them. I've got enormous differences between myself and other guitar players. I honestly don't think you can hear me and another guitar player, any other guitar player, and think that I sound remotely close to them. So that's something that I embrace fully. Well, I think that's going to conclude tonight's video. Definitely appreciate the interaction, the engagement. It was a lot of fun. This is definitely one of the better live feeds. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Hearts. And see you again soon.